Welcome back to our channel, where we provide you with all the essential tips and tricks for managing your rental properties effectively. If you're managing rental properties, you know that staying on top of the paperwork is crucial. It can be a bit overwhelming, but don't worry, we're here to help you navigate through it. You've probably heard about the N11, N12, and N9 forms. These forms are essential tools in the property management toolkit, and understanding when and how to use them can save you a lot of headaches. Today, I'm breaking down exactly when to use each of these forms, based on information from the Landlord and Tenant Board. This will help you ensure that you're always in compliance with the law and that your rental operations run smoothly. Let's start with the N11 form. The N11 is a mutual agreement to end the tenancy. This form is used when both the landlord and tenant agree to terminate the lease early. It's a great option when both parties are on the same page and have a mutual understanding. The N11 form is particularly useful in situations where circumstances change unexpectedly. For instance, the tenant needs to move for a job or personal reasons. The key here is mutual agreement. Both parties must consent to the termination, and this form provides a clear, legal way to document that agreement. This form is straightforward and ensures that both the landlord and tenant are protected. It helps avoid any misunderstandings or disputes down the line. Maybe you want to sell the property or the tenant needs to move for a job. Whatever the reason, as long as both parties are on the same page, the N11 is your go-to. It's a win-win situation for everyone involved. Next, let's talk about the N12 form. The N12 is used when the landlord, a purchaser, or a family member wants to move into the rental unit. This form requires you to give 60 days notice, and it's important to note that you can't just evict a tenant without solid grounds. The N12 form is a bit more complex because it involves the landlord or a family member moving into the property. This means that the landlord or family member must genuinely need to move in, and this need must be documented. The N12 form is also used if you're selling the property and the new owner wants to move in. In this case, the new owner must also provide 60 days notice to the tenant. This form is crucial for ensuring that the tenant is given adequate notice and that their rights are respected. It's not just about filling out a form, it's about ensuring that the process is fair and transparent. The landlord or family member must genuinely need to move in. This means that the need must be legitimate and not just a pretext to evict the tenant. The Landlord and Tenant Board takes this very seriously, so make sure you have all your documentation in order. If you're selling the property and the new owner wants to move in, the N12 will come into play. This ensures that the tenant is given proper notice and that the transition is as smooth as possible. Lastly, let's discuss the N9 form. The N9 is a tenant's notice to end the tenancy. This is used when the tenant decides to leave on their own accord. It's a straightforward form that allows the tenant to provide notice to the landlord that they intend to move out. The N9 form requires the tenant to provide 60 days notice from the date they intend to move out. This gives the landlord ample time to find a new tenant and make any necessary arrangements. This form is straightforward and helps ensure a smooth transition for both parties. It's a simple way for the tenant to communicate their intentions and for the landlord to plan accordingly. The N9 form is essential for maintaining a good landlord-tenant relationship. It ensures that both parties are on the same page and that there are no surprises. This helps to avoid any potential conflicts or misunderstandings. Remember, using the correct form is crucial to avoid any legal complications. Each form serves a specific purpose and ensures that the rights of both the landlord and tenant are protected. Always ensure you provide the proper notice and follow the guidelines. This will help you avoid any legal issues and ensure that your rental operations run smoothly. If you need help with renting or leasing your property, or if you're in search of your next home, give Amar Kaoud a call at 437-982-1967. He can guide you through the process and ensure everything runs smoothly. Whether you're a landlord or a tenant, having a knowledgeable professional on your side can make all the difference. That's it for today's quick rundown on the N11, N12, and N9 forms. We hope this information helps you manage your rental properties more effectively and with greater confidence. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more tips on managing your rental properties. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more valuable insights and advice on property management.